watches. Let me fix this up so it actually shows. There we go. Okay, we're going to be doing some Milwaukee watching today. So that is the game plan. I have a gazillion tabs and such. Oh, there's still the subscribe Duolingo thing. So if you want to subscribe, I guess. If you want 3 months of Duolingo. I guess I don't know how much the Duolingo subscription is. Like, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. I don't know. I'm just going to play this because then it moves in the background. What do I need to set up? Okay, I need to send the Discord ping. I need to do that. So let's do that one. That we are live. Oh, whoa. Oh, because it plays the show starts thing. I do like that, I suppose. That it actually plays something. Am I on times 2 speed? I assume I am. I am on times 2 speed. That's fine. Let's go to now the copyright rules for like the Pokemon broadcasts is like it's okay if you provide your own commentary. I don't know if the show starts in bit counts. I feel like it probably doesn't. That's my assumption is that it doesn't really matter because it's sort of like it's the waiting screen. So there we go. At Stream Chatters, we'll grab the Twitch link. And we'll go live to watch back the winning run from Milwaukee. Let's see how Bastiodon got its 4th regional title. Okay, sent off. We won't do a tweet. I think I tweeted. What did I tweet this morning? Oh, the Bastiodon thing, because Bastiodon just won the regional. So yeah, this is going to be a spoilers stream. So if you're like looking to watch with someone through for the first time, this is not that stream. It is spoilers. So I'm glad to see you retrieve your bag and Swolympian, welcome in. But yes, we got the suitcase, which is ridiculous. The haters to say it was impossible, but we actually did get it back. So huge W's on that front. I need to put do not disturb on my do not disturb on Discord. Why does there's an exclamation mark? Heads up, your status and activity are hidden if you're invisible. I know that. That's why I was on invisible. I'm aware of this fact, Discord. This isn't new information to me. Okay, Discord is sorted. So I think we're good to go. So yeah, basically today, I'm taking a little bit. I didn't get to watch any of Milwaukee really. Well, actually, that's not true. This morning, I watched a chunk of the losers finals. Yeah, I watched a chunk of the losers finals, and then a chunk of a very small part of the grand finals, and then like I was off to work. So I saw a tiny bit of the end of the broadcast. I know because I was cheering for, well, I knew that it was a Murkrow versus Bastiodon grand finals, which is pretty awesome. Aussie Mobile, all held the suitcase. Also, I wonder how it went to Houston, of all things. I have no idea. I would love to know. I would love to know. But we'll find out one day, I suppose. Okay, let me put this over here, this over here. Okay, so basically today we're going to be going through and taking a look at the winning run. We want to watch back how Firo just won. How did Firo become a regional champion? And that's from Meteor Fallion's team. So I was about to like bring the team up in like a picture or something, but the truth is like it'll be on stream in a sec once we find it anyway. So it is what it is. Also, I know that because I listened to the latest podcast episode. Yeah, I haven't said Houston anywhere except the podcast. So thanks for checking out the G'day Battlers podcast for sure. Yeah, let's take let's go back to the group stage. Let's scroll down to, he's in group C, is where our champion rose up from. Where is he? Meteor. Here he is. I thought you could like click, can't you? I thought you could sort of like highlight one guy, but maybe you can't. Okay, well, Meteor Fallion is our guy. He's the one who won the entire thing. True Inferno just got home from that regional 2 hours ago. Well, welcome home. I saw you made a little bit of a broadcast cameo. I know that True Inferno guy. Welcome home. Hope you had a good time. Okay, so obviously the day 2 broadcast, we're going to see a ton of Meteor. Like Meteor is going to be all over the day 2 stream because he was in the winner's bracket. He's on the winner's side of the bracket. All of his games are streamed for the rest of the broadcast. The question is really just, were any of his first 4 rounds on broadcast? is round 1 against Hammelhoff. I think they did all of the winners round 1 off stream, so I don't think this one will be on stream. We'll see if his match against Mally was on stream. I feel like the Rise to Occasion match, I feel like a semi-finals with Rise to Occasion, that's usually one they're going to pull up on stream. And then Flying Pizza at the winners finals will definitely be on stream. So there's definitely going to be something in this Go Day 1. So let's do a little bit of a scroll through. I don't know if this shows up. Oh, it does show up on the screen. Okay. Oh, wait, am I cutting off? Oh, no. I'm not cutting off anything. Okay, so let's see. At this point, 45 minutes into the broadcast, we're in winners round 2 of Group B. Okay, so the next one might be winners round 2 of Group C. Is that what this is? Loading. Hello? Oh yeah, I am covering the loading bar. I'll make myself smaller as well once we get going. Yeah, it was great. Glad you had a good time. The 6th game against Flying Pizza was the only one? Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. It skipped Group C. It went straight to Group D. That is unfortunate. As I learned in Gdansk, it's such a game of where you are, like what group you're in and where you're playing, as far as whether you get on broadcast or not. I never really thought about it because I guess we don't really have that sort of broadcast. I mean, I'm just not on that side of things in Oceania, I suppose. I guess I'm the one that's picking matches for the Oceanic stream sometimes, to be fair. So where are we at? We're already in winners finals for Group B, 2 hours into the broadcast. That's kind of crazy, actually. I guess it's only 4 matches. That's kind of wild, though. I guess that means that it is just going to be winners finals, though. Like, they're not going to go winners B and then backtrack. This is presumably next one that it loads up is going to be winners C, and then it'll be winners D, I imagine. Not sure why it's taking so long to load, to be honest. It's a little bit irregular. What if I just put it... It's in 480p. Let's just put it in 360 for now, so it loads maybe. Please. Winners... Oh, wait. It has gone back for winners semis Group A. Was this a Wait, but it was doing finals for Group B. And now we're in semis for Group A? Okay. Oh, here's our guy. Winners finals Group C. Okay. Let's head back. Okay, I'll put it on ×1 speed. We'll get a chance to actually give a look at his team and stuff. Let me like the stream as well. And we'll... Basically, I want to get a bit of a sense as to why is Firo so good? How did Firo just become a regional champion? Because spoilers, I intend to make a YouTube video out of the Firo run. That is my hope. Did I actually send that message to Meteor? I was typing one. I don't know if I actually clicked send. I didn't. I typed it. Congrats on an incredible run, legend. Super cool to see someone new take the crown. And let me grab a YouTube video link from the Bastidon stuff. I'm hoping to make a video covering how Firo became a regional champion in the same vein as this type of video. Blush emoji. No, if you'd be down to share your insights on how you approached the tournament once you're back home. Pray emoji. Okay. Cool. That's sent off as well. Okay. When does it start? Oh, was that Hashira? Cast a debut as well, which is very cool. Okay. Let's put the quality up as well. Okay. How's Debbie? Hi, Debbie. Thank you for the resub with Amazon Prime. That's a very useful service I found. Okay. Caleb just said day 2, phase 2. Actually, let me know. Let me just play a little bit of the random talking. How high is the volume for you guys? I just super bumped it. But how is this volume versus my volume? I don't really know. Cola, welcome in. Welcome in, all gamers. Non-existent? Oh, really? Actually, yeah, it is like crazy low. Okay. Double it? Like, how's this? Is this a reasonable amount? Or are we still like too quiet? And you give us the next True. Actually, okay. This is kind of crazy. I looked at Meteor Fallen's Dracovius profile. Again, I'm planning to make a YouTube video out of this run. This is crazy. Let me let me show you how insane this guy is. Think it's good? Thank you. Let me go to Meteor Fallen. If you look at his like last few tournaments, it's like, okay, like whatever. Like, you know, he played a Worlds, lost to E4X and Sejun Park. It's like, okay, cool. But then you scroll down, and this is his 2025 season, right? 2025 season, nothing particularly special about his 2025 season. Let's take a look at his 2024 season. Let's see Paul Allen's card. Bastidon, 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 Bastidon. Let's go back to the page. From his very first tournament, Bastidon, 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 Bastidon. I think he likes Bastidon. It's also like crazy that he was just running. I mean, it was like Noctowl, Trevenant, Lantern meta, so like it sort of made sense that teams would look the same. But the fact that he was running Basti, Shadow, Victreebel this entire way through, he got top 8 and then top 16. He was actually started to fall off. Then he came back to 9th, 17th, 25th, 65th. He got another top 8 in Hartford. Like this team's crazy. Get him on the podcast. We need to know. He ended up changing his flyer out from Noctowl to Mandibuzz, but otherwise he basically like kept it the same the whole way through. It's just a different flyer. He had a Skarmory back here who's running like full grass hole. Back here who's running Altaria. It's literally the same team with just the flyer changed. It's crazy. The Altaria region, Skarmory region, the Noctowl region, Mandibuzz, and then going into the new season. Actually, okay. Going into the first page, he did change it up. So we only ran the same guy for Peoria, and then he swapped up his source for the rest of 2024, and he actually ran some slightly different teams. A lot of Whiscash, a lot of Dugong, Wigglytuff's in here. This team's kind of wild, but it came 17th, so... but then, like, I guess a string of, like, not as good performances as he was having in 2023, and he dropped the Basti, and then... You know, he got a top 16 in Vancouver with the Emolga, but yeah, I guess he's back. He got a regional champion, so pretty sick actually. My rank 1 Basti is cooking for Brisbane. I hope he bring it. I truly hope. Like, yeah, it's just so good. Like saying thanks for the follow. It's legitimately like it's insane that it was still a slept-on Pokemon going into this tournament, but no one did anything. Like no one adjusted for it. Like, I guess you could, I guess bringing Dusknoir as a ghost type is sort of adjusting for it because you get that fighting type damage from your ghost. And everyone has a ghost anyway, so most people running Galarian Corsola, but I guess Dusknoir does give you that extra fighting coverage. I think the main reason is really for the Credilli matchup because you get to throw dynamic punches at Credilli, but you do, as a side benefit, pick up a better matchup into Bastidon as well. So I guess there's that, I suppose. But anyway, let's take a look at his team. I miss Medi being good. Well, hey, if Bastidon's going to be this good, maybe it's time. I haven't looked into it, but if it beats Basti and it beats Credilli, you've already got to start. I'm being so real about this. So, his team on the left, this is our regional champion, is running the Bastidon. Bastidon. He is, but I meant to say Blastoise. The Blastoise, the Galarian Corsola, the Shadow Marowak, Bastidon, Fearow, Credilli. Now, Fearow is just crazy in that I don't know what it does. I don't understand what Fearow accomplishes for you. If we go to PvPoke, we can sort of see, if we type in Fearow, it's pacing. It takes 5 pecks to get to a drill peck, 6 pecks to get to a drill run. Obviously, 10 turn pacing is pretty good. Like anything that has 10 turns to a move is going to be usable. Drill peck, did Drill Peck get buffed? I know Peck got buffed, but did Drill Peck get buffed, or was that just always as good as it was? I kind of feel like it might have been buffed. I can't quite remember. But what are we beating? It beats Glyspod, makes sense. You beat Talonflame, Annihilate. You beat Gastrodon. It's kind of close though, yeah. No, like it's 560. And you lose to Credilli, you lose to Galarian Corsola, you lose to Corviknight, you lose to Marowak. I mean, this... If this was your screenshot, right? If this is all you know about Fearow, this does not look good. This does not look like a reason to run Fearow. Fearow is actually really good. I used it a lot in cups during Frankfurt and it was really nice. I mean, it just became a regional champion, so it must be good. And I heard like there were murmurs that it was sort of the MVP. I haven't seen the run, so I don't know if it was the MVP. But I'm kind of curious what it does, to be honest with you. Maybe we just have to jump in and take a look. So on the surface, he's up against Flying Pizza 1, very strong battler. I covered some of his tournament runs back in the Sylph days. A lot of them are probably like unlisted now on YouTube. You can still get to it through my Sylph playlist, but I don't know if they're public facing. But he's running Tinkaton, Galarian Moltres, Feraligatr, Shadow Marowak, Credilli, and Galarian Corsola. So obviously every team on planet Earth is going to run Corsola, Credilli, Mudslap. That's like forced. You've then got some sort of flyer, and so he's running Galarian Moltres. Then generally you're going to run a Steel. He's got Tinkaton, and then you have a flex slot. And he's gone for the Feraligatr here. And you can apply the same formula to Meteor's team. So you've got Credilli, you've got Corsola, you've got the Mudslapper. You've got the Steel in Bastiodon, you've got the Flyer, and then you've got the Flex Pick in Blastoise. Generally, Flex Pick going to be a little bit anti-Flyer. Blastoise definitely fits that. Feraligatr, I guess, kind of. Like, it probably wins a lot of the flying matchups just by virtue of being Feraligatr and getting to its Hydro Cannons in 10 turns. It is interesting that, like, a non-Shadow Feraligatr is, like, so clearly the guy these days as well. But... let's jump in and take a little bit of a look how it goes. Okay, if we sort of look at these teams, Blastoise... actually, what does Fearow do? I guess Tinkaton, you actually have Drill Run. So maybe that's actually a winning matchup for you. Look, we're here to learn. Okay, so we're going to do lots of pauses, lots of look at PV Poke. Fearow loses still? Drill Run only does like 55% of Tinkaton's health. Peck isn't doing very much, and one player off just sends you to the Shadow Realm. Right. That is with the Bulldoze bait. If they go straight player off, I think they still beat you, yeah? Yeah. They still outpace you to a second player off. So there's that. Okay, it's not a hard loss by any means, but it is a loss. Fearow into Galarian Moltres. Do you beat that? I don't know how or why you would beat Moltres, but maybe. No, you lose by 1 turn. We just don't get our last Drill Peck off. Why? We have so much energy. But they didn't shield the first one because PV Poke Tech is sort of saying like, oh, we might throw a Brave Bird, so let's just eat the first one. We can shield the next one. But we just Moltres gets 2 flies off. Barely though. Like there might be some IV tech here. We scroll down. Break points, Peck 5 damage, and here Peck doing. Okay, there's not a Peck break point. There might be a bulk point for Sucker. Oh no, we're hitting the magic bulk point, so I guess you just lose this. But it's really close. Like, you know, again, tiny little bit of... it's not actually having a little bit of energy. It's not an energy question. It's always confusing when it says 1 turn of difference can flip it. Because it feels like when I read that, I'm going like, oh, so if you just have like 1 turn of energy advantage, then you might win. But the answer is no. It wants 1 more turn so that it can do 1 more peck and do 5 damage. If you have 1 more peck of energy, like... you don't even get up to the second... you don't get like 2 back-to-back drill pecks. You can still throw the first drill peck and it'll be shielded. So it doesn't like... it feels a little disingenuous. I understand it, but it just doesn't... it feels a little bit wrong. Okay, so we don't beat Tinkaton. We lose soft. We lose soft into Galarian Moltres. For Alligator, we probably lose soft, right? Maybe it's just a Pokemon that like you want to give a shield advantage to win. Oh, we win! We eat a Hydro Cannon. It does a lot of damage to us, 60%, but we tank it. And then Drill Peck does 50% back, and the Pecks just add up more than the resisted Shadow Claws. We win the 1s, we win the 2s. We win the 2s hard. And Fearow has an attack stat of like 130, so it's not like, it's not insane. It's not Murkrow level attack stat, but it's definitely above all of the like sort of 120s that sit in here, like Golisopod, like for Alligator. Good to know, I suppose. So we do win for Alligator. We probably win Marowak. I mean, we must win Marowak. We do win Marowak. That just makes sense. We resist Mudslap. And we outpace. Let me just put this over here so I stop clicking on it. Credilli. We lose Credilli, don't we? We lose Credilli. Just Drill Peck. if they shield the first two, we're already 2 times debuffed by the time we actually land a Drill Peck. It's doing 35 damage instead of 52. Does that matter? Not actually. It actually doesn't matter. Like, they could no shield the first one, and Credilli is still going to win this. Just because one Rock Tomb is going to do 80% to add to health. So Fearow isn't that good into Credilli. If you have an energy advantage, then you can do a big chunk of damage. So with dynamic gameplay, Fearow isn't useless by any means. And then against Corsola, was that one of the ones we... Oh, no, because we resist Astonish. Oh, it's really close, though. We're shielding 2 Nightshades when we throw this last Drill Peck on charge attack priority. 1, 2, 3, 6 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 8 turns. Oh, no, never mind. That's 9 turns. 9 turns, we're actually throwing on perfect timing. They do now have the move, but it is a 1 turn. We are actually kind of. It's not charge attack priority. And Nightshade only does 20 damage, but the Power Gem would take us out. Okay. But it's, again, not a great matchup. So it feels like Fearow is a Pokemon that needs some sort of advantage and can really just, like, really destroy a team. And I suppose, actually, maybe this is why it has such good synergy with Bastiodon. Is Bastiodon as a Pokemon really forces your opponents to want to use their shields to try and win alignment. And if you catch your opponent with a shield disadvantage, all of a sudden Fearow might actually be the GOAT. It's possible that it just comes down to that.
Those are 2 Pokemon that we haven't seen a ton of.
Hi, Meteor. Okay, and we are starting with a Fearow. Actually, maybe we should have looked at the other Pokemon, but let's actually just jump in. I mean, look, we've got all of day 2 to watch as well, so we can probably just get into the first battle. Once I've cooked it by making it reload everything it already loaded. I goofed a teensy little bit. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. We can open this pack of temporal forces while it loads. I got it at the challenge yesterday that I came second at. Why is it not loading? What is the deal? I don't really know what to think. Pause, play, skip forward a sec. Do I refresh? I don't know. This is just irregular. This doesn't usually happen. I swear this doesn't happen. All right. Oh, this code card doesn't have Pikachu on it. I don't know why. Oh, it's not the Mega Evolution set. Okay. Energy to the front. We got Psychic Energy. Just like my... Not as cool as my Fortois signed one, but, you know, it'll do. We have Grubbin that's green and messing with the green screen. We have... Is that Frostmoth? Frostmoth is hanging out. Noctowl. Okay, different bird of the sky. Different normal bird. Spoilers. What is this? Oh, Croconaw. That's actually a TCG sort of useful a little bit. Just like Feraligatr and Flying Pizza's team. What is this guy? Sandy Shocks? Hey, it's that guy that I forgot to evolve for Community Day. Did you know that you only had until 9 p.m. to evolve it and you didn't have the full week like all of the other com days? I didn't know that. Okay, we got Mist Energy. We're getting to the back of the pack. We got Elgium. This thing is... I'm going to click refresh. Oh, it just started. Okay, fine. Finizen. Roaring... Oh, wait, that was the last card. Oh, I didn't even realize this guy was a reverse holo. Okay. Okay, it's go time. Okay, Fearow into Credilli. Okay, let's actually think about it. Like, we're not gonna... This isn't just like a raw cast. This is just a learning tool. So we have Fearow, Marowak, Blastoise. And we're playing into Credilli, Feraligatr, Marowak. So Fearow in the lead, so we have options to chip and dip. Oh, I just realized the stream is like pushing to a lower resolution as well. Because I think I had it set for Pokemon Unite. Ah, well, whatever. I can't change it midstream, unfortunately. So it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so Fearow, like, it doesn't really hard lose to any of the opposing Pokemon. Like, it soft loses to Credilli. it wins against Feraligatr and it wins against Marowak. So we're actually quite strong into Flying Pizza's team. Except both of our Pokemon in the back are weak to Credilli. Marowak is weak to Credilli and Blastoise is weak to Credilli. So we kind of want to get as much damage onto this Credilli as possible. And then we're kind of just stuck with our Pokemon in the back that are sort of an even match. So, Fearow, we are going to outpace. It's going to take us 5 to get to the first Drill Peck. It's going to take them 7 Acids to get to their first move. So going for Charge Up priority makes sense, because we're always going to win that tie. No shielding is kind of crazy. Like, it's so good for Meteor, because he wants to get rid of this Credilli. More than anything, he just wants to get rid of this Credilli. And getting that Drill Peck in before the Rock Tomb debuff is kind of crazy. It sort of tells you that Flying Pizza probably wants to swap out. We go for another Drill Peck. Actually, one before he gets to the move, because I guess if he was going to try and catch from the Credilli, he'd probably go out with a move, so pretty decent call. We do get a shield this time. Tries to catch... Oh, it does catch the move onto the Blastoise. That's kind of... It's kind of nice. Like, Credilli's so low now that it's sort of not really a threat. Eating that energy is pretty big as well. They swap into the Marowak, which is crazy. Because this is not a good spot for Marowak at all. I guess they're just going like, okay, I know they have Fearow. Marowak isn't going to be that good into Fearow, so I'm just getting rid of it here. And then maybe my Feraligatr, like Feraligatr kind of has play into literally everything else. So I guess from Flying Pizza, it's just a play of like, my Feraligatr is so useful that I'm just going to bank on that guy. Plus I can do fast move pressure to get rid of this Blastoise, even through the shield. Well, I can't get rid of it, but you know, it is what it is. So Hydro Cannon going to land onto the Marowak. Marowak is like crazy, but it's crazy that you can just eat that as well. Now we get the Marowak swap in, and so now Flying Pizza's going like, okay, I know that my Feraligatr is looking pretty good. You'd love to have a shield for that Feraligatr, but this is sort of the best you're going to do. Unfortunately, you've sort of let Marowak get energy already, so they're actually going to outpace you to the Bone Club, and you just have to eat it. So unfortunately, this isn't, like, Meteor's looking in such a good spot here. Bone Club takes it down to the yellow. Feraligatr does have a Hydro, Switch Timer isn't up, and because the Switch Timer... Oh, he wins. I think maybe he miscounted. Or he thought there was going to be a swap or something, because yeah, that... It just didn't seem like that can't have been what he wanted to do. It didn't quite make sense. So Marowak a little low, Credilli a little low. Fearow can honestly close it out, so you can see he's just tapping on Fearow. He can almost peck down. No, he can't peck down. Okay, yeah, there's no shields though, so Drill Peck down this, and then there's that tiny little bit of health on Marowak, and Meteor literally has 3 Pokemon. He could just fast move with his own Marowak at this point, so it's GG's. And Emma, welcome in! Pizza Burger, also welcome in. Speaking of pizzas. Yeah, so like, Fearow like, was good. I feel like Flying Pizza just kind of disrespected the Fearow a little bit. And then he sort of like, it worked out for Meteor in that Flying Pizza let his Credilli go, and then also threw his Marowak out in the fire. Same, I don't know, Fearow, Marowak, Corsola this time, into Credilli, Tinkaton, Feraligatr. Again, this is sort of a scenario where like, Fearow's kind of got play into the entire team. I guess like Flying Pizza doesn't have a hard counter. How do you hard counter Fearow? You can't. So he lets it go again. Credilli's down to half health, and now Meteor is swapping into Galarian Corsola. He doesn't really have a hard counter to Galarian Corsola if he doesn't have the Galarian Moltres on his team. And so it's really safe. Feraligatr comes in, which is obviously really good into the Galarian Corsola. I was the Galarian Corsair in this matchup a few times in my challenge yesterday. And so now Feraligatr is sort of running the table in that the Corsola can't take out Feraligatr. I guess he could use shields, but I don't think Meteor is going to want to use shields because that's what Fearow's for. So I feel like you let it go, and then you can actually bring in Marowak and farm down, which is kind of crazy, but you can do it with shields. But no, Fearow, I guess you're going to use shields anyway, and Fearow is more deadly because you're going to get the charge moves quicker, I guess. Oh, wait, he's eating the Hydro Cannon. Oh, okay, we just get, like, we force the Feraligatr out of here, or we get a shield, which would have been his preference, I assume. Calling the, wait, have we even seen Tinkaton, have we? He just hard red Tinkaton? Because that's, like, I guess, okay, here's the thing. If he had Galarian Moltres, if Flying Pizza had Galarian Moltres, he would have brought it out into the Galarian Corsola. but he didn't. So then Meteor sort of goes like, okay, well, he doesn't have Galarian Moltres. Therefore, my Marowak is actually really safe because no matter what he's got, I'm probably looking really good here. He saw the Credilli, which is fine. He saw the Feraligatr, which is fine. Both of them were on such low health. Marowak still had 2 shields to use as well, that you're sort of like, I can mudslap those guys down. That it's either going to be the Marowak, which you saw before, which shield advantage is going to be huge. The Corsola, which would be fine. You can sort of force your way through with damage with shields. Or Tinkaton, and it's God tier. It's so good. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Might order a pizza to eat while watching stream, to be honest. It's pizza season, baby. So yeah, Tinkaton goes for the full farm down on that, but yeah, like... Heavy Slam's kind of wild. It's the same... There was another player that was running Corviknight. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Taj yesterday in the challenge. It was running Iron Steel Wing on his Corviknight, which is kind of wild. But, wait, no, I feel like Marowak tanks this, yeah? Yeah, it does take it. Yeah, it takes it down. Yeah, pretty solid. I guess, like, what did we sort of take out of that game? I mean, we take out... Fearow is actually really hard to hard counter. There's so few people that are running a hard check to Fearow. Because one, Fearow isn't even really a threat. Like, okay, in all... I want you guys to take a guess. In the entirety of Monterey... and the entirety of Frankfurt. Oh no, yeah, Frankfurt and Monterey. Actually, and Pittsburgh. Across all 3 regionals. Okay? All 3 regionals, not Latin America. Actually, no. Oh yeah, Latin America as well. But I don't have Belo Horizonte data. The first 3 regionals, how many Fearows do you think were in all of them total? They could be someone that came 129th. They could be someone that came 2nd. Like, how many Fearow total across all 3 tournaments do you think there were before this exact tournament? Like, you don't have to type it if you don't want, but take a guess. Like, just internally, think about how many you think there would be. It got buffed this season. Peck and Drill Peck, I think, might have both been buffed. There was some Fearow murmuring early on. I can tell you the answer. The answer, I believe, is a total across the 3 tournaments of 2.
Yeah, definitely.
2.
And the drill run coverage is
This is like Fearow number 3. So like no one is hard countering it if they don't have Bastiodon. And Meteor is obviously, you know, Mr. Bastiodon, as they said. So welcome in, Thomas. It is classic Taj though. Okay, so apparently that is like the only... Oh, I guess he's through to day 2. So that is the only battle on the day 1 broadcast from Meteor. So, you know, he's through to top 12. Yeah, he's through to top 12. That's all we got to see, unfortunately. We didn't get to see his battle against Rise, which would have been cool. We didn't get to see his battle against Mally. We didn't get to see the battle against Hammelhoff. This one would have been really cool to see, but alas. Not on broadcast. Maybe you can give us some insights later, if he's down for it. Let me just... Yeah, okay. So I guess that's it for day 1, and we just go to day 2. That's all we got. So let's... I guess the good news for us is that now all of his battles will be shown. Literally every battle from here on out is going to be on broadcast. Wait! Welcome in. Thanks for the resub. 31 months. I didn't know that months started with a 3. Welcome in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. We've only seen Meteor's first game win, or first match win, because he's only been on stream once. Oh, it's pulling matches from day 1. Okay, scroll. By the way, wouldn't it be so nice if Oceania got shown here? I know there's no reason to because there hasn't been a regional yet, but still, it would be nice. Let's just scroll on through. Who's running Empoleon Wigglytuff? Oh wait, it's one of the is this Dapper Discs? It is Dapper Discs. He was one of the guys I was cheering for. Soon, who's our favorite for Brizzy? Our favorite Pokemon or our favorite person? Are you not allowed to show bias? I'll show as much bias as I feel. I'm a biased kind of individual. We all have our biases. It's silly to ignore them. Okay, this is Meteor. Weird loading times. Yeah, are we talking person or are we talking Pokemon? Because Pokemon, I guess I've got to pick my caster picks. Okay. Person? Who is the favorite? Like who has been on? So like Jamathy's been on fire in New South Wales. Obviously, Jamathy and Rick. Perth is at the same old. God's Alarm is still sort of slaying things up Brisbane way. I mean, like Jamathy's at the top of the leaderboard. He's had like good opportunity to get points. I feel like it wouldn't be crazy to call Jamathy like one of the favorites, but it's sort of one of those things where like because he isn't a regional champion or anything, like you can sort of consider him a dark horse, even though he's number one on the points leaderboard. So I guess like God's Alarm is probably the like if there was a betting market. I mean, if there was a betting market, it'd probably just be like Rick Flareon. I don't know. Me change my mind. Easy. Yo.
That's right.
True. Okay, he's up against BJ, who's running the Florges, the Moltres, the Shadow Scizor, Diggersby, Galarian Corsola, and Blastoise. Now, I was running Murkrow in my challenge yesterday that I came second in, and one of the unfortunate things about Murkrow is that it doesn't win the Scizor matchup. What I'd love to know is if Fearow does pick up Shadow Scizor. It does not. It's Chargeback priority. Oh, wait. It's actually really close. Oh, wait. We're in the 2-shield matchup. In the 1-shield, it is Chargeback priority. Because Scizor has just a chunk more health, attack stat, which is unfortunate. I feel the odds on Rick top 80 would be close to 1-1. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't be offered better odds than that, for sure. For sure. So you don't pick up Scizor unless you have a like 1-turn advantage, which is real. Diggersby, you probably win. Actually, do you? Because the thing about Fearow is you're not very bulky. Fearow barely wins. We're talking Chargeback priority. That's kind of insane against a Diggersby. This guy that's stuck on the ground. Corsola, we win because we resist Astonish. Blastoise, we like definitely lose. They have rollout. Florges is kind of wild. I really didn't think about it until Anacor started talking about it. And I went, oh, maybe it's legit. Fearow does win. You just shield the second one after they've been buffed. It's hard to know which way you should play as the Florges though, right? Like maybe you should be debuffing before like this drill peck. Maybe a high attack Fearow wins cap over Scizor. You would need a crazy high attack. Like default Scizor had 137 attack. If we maximize our attack, we only get to 141. It's like it is possible. But you're assuming they're running like a bulky Scizor, which I feel like most Scizors do actually run a little bit of attack so they can win Chargeback priority, which actually... Okay, I'll actually concede this one. There is a chance. You can do it. It's possible. Check Fearow versus Corsola matchup. For IVs, Fearow won, didn't it? We looked at this. Oh, wait, losers. Wait. What did we look at before? Was this weird IVs? No, this is default. Wait, didn't we look at this before? We win the 2s. Although this is with Nightshade bait. If we do a straight power gem, we need 1 extra Astonish. Fearow still loses. What in the world? What did I look at before? Because I know Murkrow loses the 0s to course and it has super effective charge move. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we actually lose. What in the world? Was I looking at the 2s before? Although again, we're being disingenuous because we're saying they click power gem constantly. Fearow still wins. Yeah, okay, so it's not a great matchup for Fearow. It's decent, just because we output so much damage. Also, hi Tristan. That floor just debuff before Fearow gets the move, I guess. Yeah, we probably still don't win it. But like, then again, we look at this team and we're like, okay, well, we don't really beat. Like, everything is close. And it's sort of similar to Murkrow. Like, I was only properly learning this about Murkrow on the weekend because I was running it in the challenge. So I was doing a lot of like Murkrow deep dive. I was also thinking about making a YouTube video of Murkrow. But So I was really looking into it, and it is very like, you just want to give this Pokemon any sort of advantage and it can crush. And Fearow looks like a very similar Pokemon, where its matchups are so much on a knife's edge that if you just like push it a little bit towards the advantage, all of a sudden it can just run away with things. It's like we saw in the last game. Like, he didn't really have, like, Fearow didn't look amazing. Like, it didn't look incredible, but there's no hard counters. Here, I guess Blastoise might be a hard, actually, is it really? Because, like, you get to Drill Peck so quick. Can you really call it a hard counter? Probably not. Fearow wins with 1 turn? Wait. What in the world? Because we don't have it. We need that second rollout, and then we're throwing on Charge Attack priority. 6 turns, 6 turns. We get Charge Attack priority. We actually beat Blastoise. That's crazy. There's a lot of those flyers that are very similar. Murkrow, Fearow, Toucannon all have similar attack stats and have Peck plus Drill Peck plus coverage. I said something very similar to Hurricane Kaz in the DMs today. It's such a game of like so many different flyers are viable in that same way that it's kind of crazy. I have asked her to make a Fearow thumbnail. Also, hear me out. If some plays Oranguru, they will win a regional. Oranguru into... So everyone has a Corsola, which isn't that bad because you have Brutal Swing and you have a normal typing as well as Psychic. Everyone's running a Mud Slapper, which, like, not the end of the world. You have Trailblaze, tough to get to. Everyone's running Credilli. You don't really have anything hard for Credilli. Everyone's running a Flyer, which most Flyers are Dark type, so it's not great for Oranguru. Everyone's running a Ghost, which, yeah, is kind of fine. Maybe. If someone plays Oranguru, they'll win an IC. Real. Very real. All right. Let's jump into the match against BJ. Is Bastiodon good here? Not really. Bastiodon doesn't look great, to be honest. Most Flyers are Corv or Gmalt Merc. Yeah. Which isn't awesome for you. Bast isn't bad, but not good. Yeah, this doesn't seem like Bastiodon's time into BJ.
Right, it has that.
I really don't know why it's taking... The loading time is like going crazy. Someone plays Oranguru, they mean monkey business. We're all stupid monkeys. Bassie's okay if it dodges diggers. Yeah, Bastiodon's kind of like always okay. I wish that it's... I was basically about to like... It doesn't matter what I was about to say because it was just like, oh, I wish Bastiodon was slightly better, which is like, it just won 2 North American Regional Championships. I think it's fine. Trust me, Oranguru in the One Shields verse is almost a dead heat against Credilli. Oh, whoa, we're already in... Okay. Obviously, okay. No, they swapped out. Okay, so where did we come from? Because we swapped... BJ swapped into Blastoise. Swapped Blastoise into into Fearow. Fearow was the lead matchup. Where did we come from? Pause. We can't tell. It was either the Corsola or the Moltres. Wait, that's Sizzle. Okay, so we had Fearow into... Either Fearow into Corsola or Fearow into Scizor. Well, Scizor would have won, so I'm assuming it was Corsola lead. So we swap into Corsola, and we don't really have a hard... We don't have a hard answer to Corsola, to be honest. We also don't really have a hard answer to Blastoise, so I assume that the play is you try and put some damage onto Blastoise. Well, we know that Fearow can win this matchup, to be fair. So we, yeah, as Caleb said, we might be able to chip and dip, or we might actually just stay in to win the matchup. I feel like the gameplay is so dynamic that you swap into Corsola to soak the energy. Like, Galarian Corsola is so big at the moment, partially because it's sort of neutral into everything, but partially because it's just such a good sponge. And so it's really just here to sponge everything. The switch timer isn't, like... it's going to be close to up after this Hydro Cannon, but it's not quite up yet. I don't think that... Like, Blastoise could swap out if BJ wants before they get Astonished down. Oh, wait, maybe not! Oh, he's trying, but he can't. He gets Astonished all the way down. That's really unfortunate. And then, like, you can come in Corsola. I feel like Meteor can get 2 Nightshades here, and then it's like Fearow season in the back. And again, when is Fearow good? Fearow is good when it has any sort of advantage. And so it needs a little bit of something. It needs just a little bit of juice. Oh, BJ's going to put it all on Sizzle, which is a good play. I rate this play. Hard swap.
Oh, this is about to be really brutal for BJ Powell. He doesn't know it yet, but there's a Shadow Marowak lurking in the background.
Okay.
And a two-shield
Yeah, he's...
Shadow Marowak
I mean,
and
this makes sense, but again, yeah, this is going to be
Firo
tough.
all in.
Like, BJ,
Ends up
his
shielding
Sizzle's going to have to deal with the
So
Marowak.
it is
Like,
not only
Firo isn't
Scissor ends the
doing
damage,
good
but
in
he's
putting
one
pressure in here, but, like,
Actually, I like this way
we
off of
force
Firo.
shield. Actually, now that Firo has the tiniest little bit of energy advantage, it actually wins the matchup into Sizzle as well. Depending on how much damage the bullet seeds, the bullet punches do, but we also have Marowak, so yeah, it's just GG's at this point. If you get a boost, is there a universe? Is there a universe that BJ could win if he gets a boost? Well, not this universe.
He will actually make a trailblaze. He does make it all the way there.
There's no point here. Like, it's GG's.
I think the Firo is healthy enough to potentially come in and just peck all the way
I think it
down.
loses to Florges and sometimes wins, sometimes loses to Blast. Yeah, checks it out. Did BJ... I don't know what BJ was hoping for, to be honest. Like, I know he's disappointed to lose, but I don't know what he was looking for in that end game. So again, Firo didn't do a ton in that game. Like, it had, because it gets to a move in 10 turns and it hits so hard, it's almost forcing shields whenever it throws something. What the heck is with these monkeys? Are we in the game? We in the game, guys. We need to click the button quicker. Okay, this is the lead matchup. Blastoise into Corsola. We have Credilli and Firo in the back, and now I've got Blastoise and Sizzle. So BJ is still leaning to Blast, Sizzle, Corsola. Firo in the back is looking pretty good as long as it gets an advantage. It can beat either Pokemon. It can beat Blastoise straight. It can beat Sizzle up one turn. Credilli, great into Blastoise, bad into Sizzle. So if BJ ever swaps into Blastoise, Credilli's going to come straight out because it's really... That's kind of... You know that Sizzle is going to be around the corner, so you kind of just have to get it out into a matchup that you want. And then Blastoise is kind of just the neutral guy that's going to go wherever Meteor needs to fill some time.
Blastoise will fire off this Hydro Cannon first.
This is a new caster, by the way. Yes, yeah, HS Shira. First time casting, which is really cool. I only sort of, like, she does Twitch streams, but I kind of only met her when we did that Might and Mastery meta discussion on 2O Butters channel. Drink water, you silly bit. I'll get a refill. We're just playing this out, I guess. Doesn't do much damage. Okay, now we're going to go for the Firo. Obviously, the Nightshade would have done almost nothing. You could have stayed in to try and get a Power Gem off, but then you just get a shield and Firo has energy all of a sudden. We know that Firo can beat Blastoise. We know that Firo can beat Sizzle with an energy advantage. And so I don't know what BJ does here. Like, there's sort of one of those things where you can try and overwhelm the Firo. It can't beat everything. But it's such a tricky spot because you've already lost so much health on Blastoise. We're already at the Drill Peck that would be enough to KO. Blastoise has 2 shields, so I feel like you have to burn one here. Like, you just have to so that you can try and get another move off. So you can force the last shield out of Firo maybe, and then maybe try and set up Sizzle for something. But like, if you're the Firo, you've already got energy. If Sizzle comes in, which you're expecting Sizzle to be here again, you know that you're going to get to a move first. You're already at a move. He can get a... Oh, he couldn't quite get a farm down, so he swaps into Credilli, catches the move. Does this give BJ an opening though? Because now Sizzle's going to come into Credilli. And Meteor doesn't have any shields. This is going to be tricky. Because he doesn't really have like an answer to Sizzle with a shield. Oh, he gets a Night Slash boost as well. BJ looks happy. BJ looks really happy for that. This is, yeah, the boost makes it really tough because now it's only going to be like 4 bullet punches and this Firo is going to go down. Obviously, Biro shields. If Firo can get to another move, then there's a chance, but I don't think he can. He can't. So he swaps into the blast. There's no way to move the damage because it was a 2-turn move and a 2-turn move. So yeah, BJ just takes that actually. Another boost? Come on. They do both have party hat Blastoise. That is sick. Okay, that is great. Okay, we have to refill our water because Thomas told us to, and I probably should anyway because I'm doing a lot of talking. So I'll be right back BRB. Oh, and I can't play it like while I'm away because then I'm just like blatantly playing the Pokemon IP. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, water check. Alrighty. Okay, so
Game to win that one, but you know what? We'll take a little.
Riblet, welcome in.
The best ones are.
We're gaming. Okay.
Love Sean. So I would love to see Florida come out. I think the only
So what did we learn
thing
from
I
that
really
battle?
wanna
Like,
see would be that Cradilly because of that
what happened?
neutral play.
So they played out the neutral matchup. Blastoise into Corsola. He kept the Scizor in the back. Meteor really didn't have an answer to Scizor. Maybe he thought that Scizor was going to get scared off by the Marowak? But I don't think so. I think he must have assumed that Scizor was back there. Like, he was holding on to his Fearow because he was like, Fearow has a chance of pushing through. If he doesn't get the boost, then maybe Fearow's got a shot. And then Blastoise was in the back for BJ. Which is tough for Fearow. Like, Fearow was trying to do too many jobs, I guess. The Blastoise versus Corsola matchup was just sort of an odd start, I guess.
Also, it's got a lot of play into the back. Corsola into the
Okay, it's Bastion time.
It's a really good
Ah, frick, I should drink water? 100%, you should.
matchup for the.
Okay. Bastiodon, Marowak, Fearow into Corsola, Blastoise, Scizor. So this is a decent start for us. And then Marowak in the back for Scizor. Fearow can beat the Blastoise. Fearow can beat the Scizor with a single turn advantage. And apparently, no. Well, of course, it's a bit wacky. Okay, so I guess like if you're the Basti, you stay in.
Keep up with the damage here.
Hard top into Blastoise. We don't have the Cradilly this time, so we don't have a hard check. So the Fearow swap in. Do you win on the swap? I don't know if you win on the swap. Like you win the straight lead matchup, but I don't know if you. Do you still win here? It might be fine. Like he might win it. I don't know. Worst case, like it's a 45-second swish timer. He's already thrown 2 moves, which means like 20 seconds is already down. Blastoise throws another one. That's another 10 seconds here. Like I guess you're gonna be able to swap out. He's actually just letting it go.
Blastoise answer, right? I think
Maybe he's leaving it for Marowak 2 shield, because like he knows there's going to be a Scizor in the back. And he gets a Drill Peck off anyway, which is kind of crazy. So he's putting on a ton of pressure onto BJ. Could it peck down? No. Okay, he swaps into Marowak. Maybe he's hoping to snipe. I don't know. But yeah, you're forced to shield here. There's no hard check in the back for BJ. Like you go to Corsola here. You don't bring in Scizor. You do have a shield advantage though, to be fair. But yeah, you just bring in Corsola to weaken this guy down. You know there's a Bastiodon. You know that there's a weak Fearow. Fearow not much health. Bastiodon you can sort of push your way through as long as you don't get hit by the flamethrower, which again, that's sort of why you keep the shield. But now swapping in with Scizor, like all of a sudden now, like Marowak is going to force the shield out of you, and then Bastiodon can actually get to a flamethrower, can't it? This doesn't... This is tough. I feel like you just have to stay with Corsola longer here. And the cash. Okay, now he needs one of his 2 boosts. He needs to boost this time. Yeah, you just Marowak here, yeah? Like, oh, actually, you can Bastiodon. Either way. Actually, doesn't matter. Ooh. I mean, he's putting... now, maybe you can Smackdown down? Trailblaze makes sense. I mean, like, I feel like the win con for BJ is like getting a Night Slash boost. Like, I feel like, but yeah, we're gonna get smacked down. So you have to bring in Corsa to try and do more damage, but it's not gonna do enough, I don't think. Bastiodon's already got a little bit of energy off of that Scizor. It's gonna be able to throw a Stone Edge into the Corsola.
Pokemon is very close, so this is going to be
Maybe it's close that I'm giving it credit.
We're going to see how it plays out. We're throwing the Stone Edge into the course.
Specifically down to the red.
Will he have to get to another one, or can he smack down?
I think Bastiodon can eat another Nightshade though, yeah? And because he's stuck in here, Bastiodon's getting a ton of farm. And it's going to be able to get a flamethrower off onto Sizzle at this point, I feel. He has a flamethrower. Yeah, GG's. Bastiodon's kind of crazy here. Firo again didn't do it. I guess Firo just put the pressure on. Firo, like, you're constantly worried about Firo. You can't just, like, RPS it. Funny guy. The more I watch this season's regionals, the more I feel Credilli isn't a must on a team, despite the pick percent, or maybe I'm just insane. Let me think about that. I think that swap to Sizzle wasn't great. Yeah, the Sizzle swap is what really threw it away there, I think. Just because, like, yeah, there's so much left in the game. All of a sudden you're being forced to shield from the Marowak, or else you're cooked. So you kind of just needed to stay in with Corsola longer, I guess. Yeah, which is it's a little bit tricky. Credilli isn't a must. The way that Zwilus phrases it is that Credilli is like a role compression, in that it does more than one thing, and so it makes building a team way easier. Because not only does it act as your grass type, so it helps you out with all of the Mud Slappers, it helps you out with Pokemon like Blastoise, helps you out with water types, but then it also gives you a rock coverage, so it also gives you anti-flyer play. And that 2-in-1 combo goes really hard. Like, if you don't have any grass type at all, a Pokemon like Blastoise can be really difficult for you to take away. And so then you go like, okay, where else should I get my grass damage? And you could go to like a traditional grass type, like a Torterra or something. Call that traditional. But then it's like, well, now you're like pretty weak to flyers. And so wouldn't you just prefer to have a grass type that can beat the flyers? Especially since it core breaks flying plus ground core. Yeah, like everyone has a flyer, everyone has a ground type. Specifically a Mud Slapper. And so Credilli just like is good. Again, roll compression. It does 2 rolls in one Pokemon, so it's kind of just pretty handy. Okay, where's the next Meteor? That's Ilum. Surely like next, right? Or are they doing... Wait, are they doing... Where? Oh, we're doing losers for a sec. Because like, in the bracket, we're in the final stage. Meteor just won here. So we're waiting for this match against Dapper Discs. This shoots all the way to losers round 4. I don't really get why they wouldn't... Surely you just play another round of winners while losers plays out for a sec? But I guess not. Okay. There's BJ.
Yeah, this is a great lead for J Mills.
That's Rise.
Double resist those Psy waves, and you will survive an Ice Beam or an Aria, depending on what out of pocket chooses to throw here. And it actually lets J Mills
Dapper Disc. Oh wait, he's Meteor.
Will be landing the
spooked and side of things.
Florges is probably the only other good source of ground damage. Ground damage? Damage to ground types? Grass damage. I think you could use an electric type to cover traditional waters, but they don't help us grounds. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I just hate it that much I'm manifesting it away from the meta. Yeah, I think it's fair enough. I don't know, it depends on the time and schedule and stuff. They try to fit as many matches on stream as they can. Grass damage. Yeah, I mean, I know Daniel is very hyper. Let's cram this puppy full of matches, right? So, it checks out. I just... like, I don't know how many they can fit in an 8-hour day, right? So clearly it's mapped out. Clearly it worked. Okay, so Dapper Discs is one of the people, like, when the graphic came out, so, like, can I just pull up? Oh, it's not on Dracoviz, obviously. Let me, if I just navigate to 2026, I go to Milwaukee, they'll have the graphic on here, surely. Surely? There's the bracket. I wanted the graphic. Okay, we'll go to Dracoviz Twitter. Oh, wait, this is me like tweeting out the Dracoviz page. Thanks. Let's go to... Surely Dracoviz will just be like showing up my following tab somewhere, yeah? Surely there's nothing scary about scrolling down on Twitter, right? Nothing could go wrong. To be fair, I'm in the following tab, so like it is hard to go wrong there. I don't think I'm following anything crazy. Fine. We'll just type it. Dracoviz. Okay. This isn't the top 16 graphic, but it does the trick well enough. Oh, you posted the link. Thanks. Yeah, Twitter is the one place that I actually like am a full light mode believer. Actually, I'm also light mode on Messenger. And then Dapper and Pocket had no Dilly in top 8. That's true. So here's like when this graphic sort of came out again before this, I was cheering for the Murkrows because I really wanted to make a video about Murkrow. I wanted to make a video how Murkrow became a regional champion. That is what I wanted. I wanted to make the video about the Latin American tournament where it came second and third, but obviously there's no footage, which is really annoying. So I was like, okay, Dapper Discs and Teddy Bear both have Murkrow. Pranav has a Murkrow. There are 3 Murkrows running around in the... there's only the 3 in the top 16, right? There's no other one? Yeah, there's no other one. So like I was like, okay, one of these 3 guys. I want one of these 3 to win. But then I saw Meteor was in there as well, and I was like, okay, if one of the Murkrows doesn't win, I want the Bastiodon to win. So like, I don't really have any like hard ties to anyone in this like top 6. Like, there's no Ashton Ash, for example, where I'm like ride or die. So I was like, I like Teddy Bear. We played at NAIC. I used to do Go Stadium stuff. So I was like, oh, I sent him a message and was like, hey man, go crush. Yeah, I was kind of like secretly rooting for Murkrow. That was sort of where I was at. And so in this match, Meteor versus Dapper Discs, I was like, Bastiodon versus Murkrow? Either way. Okay, so Murkrow, Stunfisk, Wigglytuff, and Polion, Gastrodon, Dusknoir. Fearow. Fearow into Murkrow. What does that look like? Fearow into Murkrow. Fearow loses... It's just Charge Attack priority, and Murkrow has a higher attack stat. That's it. Stunfisk, we definitely lose. I don't even know why I'm typing it in. We definitely lose. Why would I type this? Obviously, we lose. Embarrassingly... Oh, we're on the 2 shield, to be fair, but still. Like, Drill Run does 50%. We get to land one and do 50, but, like, the Pecks are doing nothing. So it's like, well... Wigglytuff versus Fearow? I feel like we might lose that. Maybe we don't, though. Loses by 1 turn. Pretty close. Again, 9 turns of Charms, then you get a throw in turn 10. 10 turns of Pecks. If it was Charge Attack priority, then Fearow would win. Polion. It's going to be like... It's probably close. I feel like Empoleon might edge out. Fearow wins Charge Attack priority, though. Which could be huge. Fearow loses, yeah. Just because... Oh, wait. Wait, what? Are we just not throwing Drill Peck because it's meaningless and we may as well go for Drill Run to try and win? That's probably it. So, yeah, we want that 1 extra Peck so we can throw the Drill Run. Yeah, it checks out. And then Gastrodon, we win. Dusknoir. What's its counts? It's Shadow Punch 4-3-4-3, Dynamic Punch 5-4-5-4. So, I mean, Astonish is a 3-turn moves. That's 12 turns, 9 turns, 12 turns, 9 turns. Fearow is obviously outpacing, and that really helps. Dusknoir doesn't have that much health either, to be fair. So, okay, so if we're the Fearow, we're like, okay, what are our good matchups? Gastrodon, Dusknoir. It's kind of it. It's not awesome. And I know, like, I should know this, but Corsola versus Dusknoir. Oh, this is like There's like IV consideration, isn't there? Where you build a Dusknoir that is bulky enough that you survive to get a second move off. That's the dealio. That's the Dusknoir tech. Imp's pretty good into Meteor. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have a hard counter, I guess. Like, Credilli's decent, but it's not perfect. You're getting steel winged and stuff. You're getting outpaced as well. Meteor's is running Acid Credilli, which, by the way, I'm out here kind of saying that Bullet Seed Credilli might be the way. Like, I was looking at it. I don't know if I'm going to make a video of my second place challenge or not. But I stole the Ash and Ash EM Aero team, but I made one change. And I put Credilli onto Bullet Seed instead of Acid. Because when I was talking to Ash and Ash before the tournament, I asked him, like, Bullet Seed or Acid on Credilli. Because he was showing me the team. And I was like, and he said Acid for Togekiss. And I went, I don't think Togekiss is real. So I put Bullet Seed on. But I just feel like there's so many more Pokemon that you get an advantage of by getting that extra little bit of pacing. I don't know. I think Gmalt is so good right now, and Acid is helpful for that matchup. I think Bullet Seed has a ton of merit, though. It depends on the team a lot. Yeah, I feel like I'm a hard Bullet Seed believer for the current meta. If Togekiss becomes, like, the big thing, then, like, maybe you need it. But, like, it's not like even against Galarian Moltres, you at least get to shave off 2 turns of, like, 2 turns before you get to a charge move. So it's sort of like, it feels like you get an advantage, no? That's damage into some of the flyers and Tink. I don't know if Tink's that big. I don't know. Maybe I'm. Is Tink big? What's the usage stats? It's not on Dracoviz. I mean, Johannesburg data isn't on Dracoviz. Why would anything be on Dracoviz? They don't have the usage data on this graphic. Can I, like, see it at the start of the stream or something? Oh, yes. It's not in top usage. Yeah, it's not in top usage, which makes sense. Acid also better Florges and Wiggly. Yeah, it would definitely be better there. But another one. Was he hoping that Meteor would do it at the same time? Why did we get a second Dapper Discs? Okay. Okay, we're on the right this time, which did throw me off, I'll be honest. I saw a Murkrow and wait, am I looking at the wrong game? No, we're just on the other side. So we're going Marowak, Fearow. Fearow has come every game so far. Which is wild. And then Blastoise, we've got Murkrow. Is that Dusknoir? Dusknoir and Empoleon. So Fearow is good into Dusknoir, mid into Empoleon, and mid into Murkrow. Bullet Seed having better Corsola, Ground, Mirror, Waters, etc. is nice on there. Yeah, and better pacing. Just end better neutral pacing. Like, the fact that they both have matchup advantages here or there. I personally feel like the matchups for Bullet Seed are better than the matchups for Acid. I think they're probably more important. Again, team is important. But if you, like, say, like, if you just throw it away and you're like, both have their advantages, then you go like, well, Bullet Seed is also just that little bit quicker. Worst fast move damage? Okay. So Marowak into Murkrow is obviously bad. Blastoise is our obvious swap. That makes sense. And then, do you go to Dusknoir or do you go to Empoleon? I mean, Dusknoir is fine into Marowak, so maybe you go Empoleon, because then... Actually, no, this makes way more sense. You put the Drill Peck on, the Chip and Dip. You bring Dusknoir in, you can eat a move, you can try and go for the Astonish down. You might have to pay 1 shield, but, like, there's no hard counter on Meteor's team against Dusknoir. So Dusknoir with energy is kind of crazy. You have to look at a Hydro Cannon though.
But needs to shield up the second,
and
I have to imagine Dapper's going for the full Astonish coming
out
with
whoa! I feel like he tapped on Dynamic Punch there. I don't know if I'm crazy. Okay, Marowak comes in, and we just want to put as much damage on this as possible. You could try and farm a little bit more and hope that. I guess you need to throw this so the switch timer goes up. and then you bank a move and you can dip, but maybe you were going to get mud slapped down. Throw the dynamic punch. That must do more neutral damage. Almost gets it down. Firo comes in, gets a little bit of energy, means that you are no longer charge attack priority into the Murkrow, which is massive if you're the Firo. You need that one turn advantage, so that's actually huge for Meteor. We get the shield. Firo still have 2 shields, so he could actually just farm down. He could 2 shield farm down here. And then, like, there's nothing on Dapper's side that would, like, love that matchup. Stunfisk would be the best chance, but I don't think he thinks there's a Stunfisk. Oh, he went for Charge Up. That's not good for Meteor. That's a mistake for sure.
You see their Dapper didn't see the sneak. He's surprised, but this means that unfortunately for Meteor Fallion, instead of getting the farm down, he's forced to throw all his energy. Now the play is going to be in Meteor Fallion's hands. He needs to make a catch because
it's still pretty good. How much damage does a Drill Run do to Empoleon? Or do you throw a Drill Peck? Do you go for 2 Drill Pecks? I guess you just need a catch. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Went for the Bone Club as well, which is kind of wild, but I don't know if he would prefer the Drill Run to go off, the Bone Club to go off. How much does Drill Run do? Oh, whoa, that's crazy damage actually. And then Dustmar we take out. Okay, yeah, that's huge actually. Fear is crazy, dog. Hear me out. Once again, don't have a Bullet Seed versus Acid when you make the disappear. He's pushing for it. What was the... What did that game come down to? Firo with energy is, like, impossible. Dapper Discs used both of his shields. He let Meteor get a 2-shield Firo, and that just becomes unstoppable. Because he didn't have something to soak all that. And then he made the catch onto Marowak, which was obviously good. Where did he burn his shields? He burned his shields on Dusknoir.
If Empoleon ended up switching to the Dusknoir here and catching the Bone Club, then maybe there could have been a chance, but that would rely on one Metal Sound knocking out the Marowak. It would also rely
on... Wait, is Empoleon a Metal Sound user now? Am I crazy? Am I off or something? Danger Hawk, are you casting for Brisbane? There has been no confirmed Brisbane stream. At this stage. We can assume there'll be one. But no confirmed stream. Okay, Empoleon into Basti. We're going to hard top into Firo, I see. And then we've got...
Here we go. Game number...
Marowak, Firo, Dusknoir, Murkrow. Okay, so we're running the same 3 guys on Dapper Disc's side. We've brought Basti into the fold here, which is kind of... Like, I guess he was just playing for the Murkrow lead. Because nothing else is awesome. Like, Wigglytuff is good. You're just hoping for Murkrow or Wigglytuff. That's it. So yeah, we obviously swap straight into Firo. When we lose the head-to-head here, I guess you're kind of banking on your opponents not knowing Firo matchups. Oh, but it's day 2, so everyone's... Like, Dapper Discs has looked into Firo at this point. You do pace so good, though. Is Metal Sound... I cannot remember that Metal Sound was the thing. Was the Empoleon moveset. Was it real? Was it... Has it been this whole season?
It's less energy than the Drill Run. However, it doesn't really
I'm just blanking. So we just eat that. And now it's Marowak time. Dusknoir comes in. This isn't awesome. Wait, this is... Meteor is not in a great spot here. All of a sudden, Bone Club... Oh, he lets the Bone Club go, though, which is pretty big for him. And we swap into Basti, we eat the Shadow Punch, which is nice. But the Empoleon is looking really strong. You need to keep that shield for your Empoleon, I think. How much does a Dynamic Punch do to Basti? Probably down to the red? Can't one-hit KO, surely. Yeah, just down to the red.
That is a lot of
Now it's
damage
Empoleon.
through
It's
from
not
the
like,
dynamic punch
you're just
into
metal
Empoleon.
sounding. So your fast attacks are doing almost nothing. You're going to have to be
Launched.
This is actually
just
going to hurt
actual
quite a bit.
damage going to go into the
It's
Empoleon.
kind of crazy how much damage a flamethrower from Bassi does to Empoleon, but it's not insignificant. And Empoleon needs to throw a charge attack here to take out Bastiodon. Look how low Empoleon's getting. But Dapodix is holding on to the Murkrow, because obviously it's going to be good into the Marowak, because Marowak's Mud Slaps are meaningless. Hard swap into Murkrow, and basically Marowak just needs to land a Rock Slide. If Marowak can land a Rock Slide, it's good, but it can't pace that, right? Like Murkrow is going to get to 2 Drill Pecks first.
Tough spot for Meteor Fallion, right? He needs to be able to land a rock slide, but he's going to be slightly behind.
And the
here
switch
in
time is
the
not going to come up,
first.
so there's no hope in that. So Meteor's lost this one for sure.
It's going to do 1 damage through the shield, and the second drill puck is going to come through 1 fast attack later and secure game number 2 for Dapper Discs here. It's going to be tied up.
Not sure he played the best against Blastoise safe swap.
And part of why, despite the fact that Bastiodon did end up winning a tournament, I'm
Wait.
still not a big believer. Bastiodon, it's exceedingly
Best against
inflexible.
Blastoise safe
In
swap.
those
As in, like,
matches,
Dapper didn't play the
doesn't
best?
really have
Because it was a
fight
Fearow
back.
safe swap, right?
Whereas something like, let's say, a
Um,
Fearow or a Shadow Marowak.
Imp is metal
Shadow
sound, but it's a
Marowak
fraud
is
of a Pokemon.
but it's able to make it to a rock slide and
I hear
big
Steve
damage against
coming
it.
to the parking lot.
Murkrow is gonna
Metal
have
sound
a
buff. Yeah, okay, it
very
is.
high
I don't know what.
level of
I don't know what got me.
where you are not
I don't know why I just like I knew the pacing.
Bastiodon
Like I knew
being
Empoleon
a
was
matchup.
5 to the
So I'm pretty
thingo, but
confident
I guess I just forgot that it was metal sound that let it get
because
there.
is far too much of a risk in what is a very important upcoming game number 3.
Oh, Dapper game 1 doesn't even have a
Initial
swap
thing
if
that's
Switch
a
came
little
up.
bit awkward for Meteor Fallion is the
Yeah, okay, I think I was getting confused between Dapper and
Meteor
Meteor at the
Fallion
end there.
does not have that
Because
many
Dapper
great
had a swap.
answers to it. We saw the Bastiodon
Yeah, he didn't really have like.
that game number 2 in an
I guess he was sort of going for RPS with Basti a little.
Corsola is
Because it's just like
probably,
Basti doesn't look that good.
the best neutral answer, with Marowak, the Shadow variant, being the best super effective answer.
I guess it played okay into
Really
Empoleon, to be
uncomfortable
fair.
because those rollouts are resisted by the steel typing of
But then, what was the other 2 Pokemon? He had
Marowak,
Fearow and he
Shadow
had
variant being
Marowak.
the best
So he was
super
really
effective
prone
answer.
to getting
Blastoise is
stuck against
really
Murkrow.
uncomfortable because those
Like,
rollouts
he
are
played
resisted
one
by the
strong
steel
into Murkrow,
typing
one really
of
weak into
that
Murkrow.
water
Also,
and
I'm
steel
saying,
typing.
all I'm saying is, beg they give us these style wristbands. It was much better than the paper we got last season. They are pretty sick. Okay. Corsola, Fearow, Marowak on the right for Meteor, Murkrow, Dusknoir, and Empoleon on the left. Obviously, good lead for Dapper. Murkrow is good here. Fearow is also good here. Marowak isn't awesome. Marowak's... Why are we running Marowak? Oh, what did I do? Oh, I think I accidentally went back 10 seconds. My bad.
Fallion is
Corsola can get a shield advantage here. You play zeros, get shield advantage, sack lead, and come in Fearow.
In the Galarian course.
Yeah, because you force shields with Power Gem, which is crazy. Marowak is because he's scared of Empoleon. It's crazy to me that Empoleon, like Marowak, is used as an Empoleon answer. I get it, because obviously Metal Sound is doing nothing. Okay, I apologize. I've been drinking so much water, I have a desperate need for the bathroom. And I will drink more. I'll be right back and we'll get into game 3. Thanks for your patience. And again, yeah, I'm not allowed to play it without me here. Alright. I won't start for 30 seconds just because I did the thing. Empoleon beats 4 of his 6. Yeah, I guess. And loses to Neutral Course into Marowak. The Empoleon Credilli is crazy to me. Like, I know that the pacing is like heaps fire, man. But like, this is just wild. This is crazy. Is it not? Is this not crazy to anyone? I don't know. I think the mark in the middle of the screen is enough creative content. True. It's clearly transformational. Okay. Let's get into it. So Instant Swap to Firo, which is clearly his play. Because there's no... I guess, like, again, I'm a little surprised that we never bring Stunfisk. But I guess he's got his game. He's got his game. So we get a shield advantage. We swap into Empoleon. But Firo has so much energy that, like, Meteor was about to get to his second charge attack in the time that Empoleon was about to get to its first. And so it's just kind of like, you don't really have the advantage anymore. You let that Firo get so much energy that it's going to just run away with it a little. You get a shield though.
We see Meteor probably building up more energy. I have to imagine he's going to throw a move right before.
Okay, Drill Run means that you no longer have that energy advantage that you had. All of a sudden Empoleon is going to outpace. Oh, but there's no more shields. Okay, I think I lost track of the shields. So, Corsair was obviously the big sponge, who was hoping to maybe eat some energy from the Empoleon. Dapper Disc instead just banks all of it. But there's no shield, so the Power Gem just takes out Murkrow. He let Corsair get too... He was too greedy on his Empoleon, and he just ended up sacking his Murkrow, essentially.
In one hand, you have an immensely loaded
and so now Dusknoir, the switch timer isn't up yet, so Dusknoir can comfortably get to the Shadow Punch here at the very least. Is this enough to KO? I don't know my Dusknoir well enough to know whether this KOs. Okay, it doesn't KO. It's really bad for Dapper Discs, because now it's just like, I don't know how you get out of this, because this Dusknoir is going to go right on down. Oh, it actually KOs the Dusknoir. Now it's Empoleon with a ton of energy. Eats it into the Firo. I guess because you're leaning into Marowak. Marowak is going to be your guy to close out. Corsair's around as well. Because I still think it's like, in my head, Marowak should get one hit KO'd by this. Like, just vibe-wise, it feels like it should get KO'd. I know it doesn't, but yeah. Meteor takes the win. Really nice game, actually. I guess the odd call there, well, like, he ended up sacking his Murkrow entirely. He wanted to put energy on his Empoleon, and I just don't think it was worth it, unfortunately.
Able to withstand that Hydro Cannon, not by much, but just enough.
I have to see if Dapper does decide.
What's crazy about the Empoleon Dilly matchup? Grass type into Water type. It feels like if you're throwing super effective damage, it just feels like it feels like Grass should beat Water, you know? In my head, I'm like, oh, I feel like Credilli should win this. I know, but maybe Meteor's bring Carrick for the Ufisk too. Yeah, I guess that's fair, because otherwise you get pretty stuck, actually, especially seeing as you bring Firo every game. Think it would carry from the Shadow? Yeah, that checks out. Just vibe-wise, man. There's no super effective damage besides Metal Sound. There's no super effective damage. Wait, is Grass neutral into Empoleon? Does Steel resist Grass? Wait. Wait a minute, it's neutral. Oh. That is not one that I've internalized. Okay. Where's our next Meteor? Oh, we have to get all the way to, like... really the challenge. Like, Dapper beats now we're all the way into winners finals. We actually have to go like right to the end, kind of. Like we skip all of this.
I mean, it's really just Lapras, right? Everything else doesn't have the best answer. Does Snore, maybe, you know, a little bit there, but the Corviknight looks really strong to Rise Occasion, and I think Outbox is probably going to play a little bit safer.
Where are we?
They're opting for the very
Nova's T-Bear.
fairly fast pacing Unova Stunfisk for that ground type coverage.
Oh, they're all the way
It's not
back
gonna do
here
as
in the
much
losers.
damage, though, with its fast
I mean, look,
attacks.
spoilers. We know that we've
Not
got
gonna be
3
being
best of
super
5 to go.
effective into too many things on Teddy Bear's side.
We've got lock-ins. Game number 1.
Rise
It's the
versus
battle of
Pog.
familiar foes as Tinkaton is greeted with
That looks like
Corviknight.
Meteor?
Immediate with his
Game that
Oh yeah, okay. Here I was watching this live. But yeah, you have super effective metal sound, neutral hydro, versus resisted acid and neutral grass nut. Just
as well. And you know what else is happening here in Milwaukee?
Oh,
The Solosis Community Day
Hmm.
started not that long ago.
Just
It
checking.
is at 3 times dust. If you want to be able to, you know, you have the XL candies.
was Solosis actually 3 times
Rare
dust?
candies for that.
Because Phoebe said this, but I didn't think it was true.
that Firo has
But maybe it was.
absolutely been the MVP. Firo has been brought to
Okay, so at this point in the broadcast, we have Meteor and Meteor versus Josh in here, and like Pranav ended up being down here, and so I'm like, okay, we have a good chance of Murkrow because again I was cheering for Murkrow, so I was looking down here. Dapper has Murkrow, Teddy had Murkrow, Pranav had Murkrow, so like 75% of the battlers here had Murkrow. Into here, Rise ended up beating Dapper Discs, so Pranav ended up beating out Rise, so we had a Murkrow guaranteed top 3. LW Josh, like, I don't have anything against the guy. He's got a great name. Oh, is this? Oh, it's off screen. Like, I have nothing against Josh. However, if I wanted to pick one of these, oh my gosh, if I wanted to pick one of these 3 teams to win, first, second, or third, I was definitely cheering for either the Basidon Firo or the Murkrow. Josh's team was just a little, like, it's just hard meta. And so I'm a guy that likes some spice. Oh, sue me. Sue me. I like it when something silly wins a regional. Teehee. It was 3 times dust? Oh. Someone doesn't listen to the Battle Cats podcast? I did listen, but I did not absorb anything. Like, I truly did not know that it was, like, Renucleus Community Day until, like, the day before. I clearly didn't absorb. Wow, Steve was hate watching the Clodsire. No, come on. Clodsire is, like, hard meta now. It was, like, top usage and everything. What an average Josh. And, like, huge performance. I want to make very clear, I have nothing against the guy. Purely on team basis. Like, I'm not close friends with any of the top 3. Like, I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't call myself friends with any of them. I don't know the guys. So I was just going off the teams of 6 entirely. And I wanted Murkrow to win. I like Bastiodon as well. So he was hate watching because he wants to be the highest placing Josh at a tournament. Has anyone beat me? Has anyone named Josh won a tournament? Or is second place the best? Has anyone tied my second place? I really hope the most vanilla team wins Brisbane now just to disappoint Steve. Here's the thing though, like, it won't disappoint me as much because I'll presumably, like, maybe not, but like, there's a very good chance that I'll know whoever wins. So like, again, like, if Ashton Ash was running the most boring team of all time, I would be cheering for him hard. The people factor is real. I just don't have a personal relationship with any of these top 3.
every battle. And Firo
So Josh is running the Corsola. Sorry, the Corsola. I get the first letter and then I just go off the rails. I was going to say Credilli. He does have Credilli. Clodsire. Azumarill. Galarian Moltres. Marowak. Credilli. Corsola. Again, same builds as pretty much every time. We have Credilli, Corsola, and Mudslap. We have a Flyer. We don't have a Steel. Instead, we have Azumarill and Clod. Oh, excuse me.
Of course, that's not where we're at right now. We are winners finals of this Meteor
Clodsire into this team. Like, I mean, Clodsire probably beats. Actually, what's the moveset? Do we know Josh's moveset?
In the last set, you saw, oh, a trainer was down 2-0. That's the end.
If we assume that it's Sludge Bomb Earthquake, maybe we get it up on screen. Ah, what is happening? Oh, now it's showing my Twitch. It's on the.
Quote there, but I definitely messed it up.
I have no clue what happened because none of that is on that screen. So something has gone very wrong all of a sudden. Something went very wrong. Personally, don't like Clodsire, Stone Age, and Earth. Most people are on Stone Age these days. Stone Age is the majority of usage. Gotcha. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Every team has a flyer. What are you running Sludge Bomb for? Credili. It's kind of it. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not caught up with the times. Like, I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen like none of this regional, which is sort of why we're here. A little bit. Yeah. Your monitor is possessed. It seems like it, but it's like it's the main one now. It's like it's this guy. Like usually it's this other guy that's having problems. You don't want to get walled by Corv. Delete. Oh, Corv as well. Dealer takes neutral from poison. Oh my gosh. More monitors. Welcome into Missing Go. Well, my second monitor has been having problems recently. Like a lot of problems. I don't really know what the deal is. But now it's like the actual laptop, though, seemed to be getting a little bit hecky. So I don't know what that was about. Just send the monitors my way. You can get yourself some new ones. It was good, man. Yo. Necessary, I think. I think I do be needing a new one.
The way to a game 5 here, and for these
okay.
trainers,
what is going on? What is happening? Like, why is it doing this? Okay, that's it. Like, if we just go down to like 240 and just click play, does it do it?
There, right?
It is. Okay, what if I just... Let me refresh. I don't know what this is. Okay, my whole screen's gone black. I don't know if the stream is still going. Okay, it's slowly coming back. No, OBS came and then it left. The exception, unknown software, OBS browser page. I was like, OBS just like hard crashed, I think. Maybe? Actually, can you still hear me? No. Yes? No. Wait, yeah, my voice is still going. But like the video seems to be dead. Oh, what does the stream look like? What does the stream look like? Is it just frozen on me with my head in my hands? Because that's what I'm seeing on OBS. I'm pulling it up on my phone. Oh, wait. No, I seem to be moving fine. Oh, my chat isn't updating either. So that entire screen is just like frozen. I think my computer's like dead. I think this is lag. We can see you, we hear you. You and a big Vaporeon. Yeah, so my screen, unfortunately, I think we have to end stream because my computer's cooked. Oh, no. Oh, wait, but can I even? Okay. Maybe I can still click buttons. I don't know. Like, my entire browser is, like, super froze as well. Well, that does mean that we missed, like, the most pivotal ones. But let me put it this way. Maybe it's not all bad because I'm intending to make a YouTube video of his run anyway. So I guess there'll be a more polished version eventually anyway. I guess. End stream from your phone. I don't think you can do that. I don't think I can do that. I don't think it's a power I have. Kill capture of page, reopen capture. Also restart. Yeah, but like it's all like even like everything's like my OBS video source cooked. I think like what actually seemed to go wrong is there was a problem within OBS. The OBS browser capture is what broke. That's the piece of the puzzle that died. If he needs cheap stuff from JB, he can message me anytime and have me send at staff prices. Okay. I think I have access to the stop streaming button, so I think we will just have to stop it here. Force kill OBS and open fast enough and recover. But then, like, we're ending stream anyway. I think we have to let it uncook. I don't know what happened, but look, I was intending this to be a longer stream because we have hours to catch up on. Can I even open my spreadsheet? I can open my spreadsheet. No, I can't open it. It's just just gray. The whole laptop is dead. It's back. Excel is back. So we are up to 217 hour stream before this stream, and we are we're almost 70 hours behind. Oh, that's a lot of hours. More streams soon, I guess. You going to Sydney Safari weekend? Yes, I will be there. I'm definitely planning to be in Sydney for the Safari weekend for sure, Rainbow. Hope to see plenty of people there. Will there be any pocket streams? Not for this set, at least. I turned down the gifted gold from TPCI because I was in the US. At least I can finish watching episode 56 if he doesn't stream. Let's go! Watch the G'day Battlers. Raid G'day Battlers. Streams every day to catch up, I guess. Unfortunately, like, not in October. October is like crazy busy. One, I'll be in rural Australia for a while, and I have to prep for Brisbane. And there's a lot of work to do. And then after Brisbane, LAIC is a few weeks after. After LAIC, I think I actually have a pretty clean run. So after LAIC, it actually might get to the point where it's like almost daily streams. But that's like, we're talking a month and a half from now, right? But that sort of means like the back month and a half of the year, we probably have a pretty good run, I think. Am I going to stream the Safari Zone though? To be honest, like probably not. I don't know. I did some streaming of like IRL events in the past, but it's not impossible. I don't know. I'll keep it open. Like, it might be a thing where like I stream for an hour and then I just play the rest normal. I'm legit 1 hour, 30 minutes into it when I released you alive. No. December going to be crazy. It's back to 30. It's Stevemas. Stevemas is back. Plus, I mean, like, once we get to the back part of December, I'm off work, right? So it's even like I've got all day. Usually I'm still going to have to like fit it in with like work times and whatnot. But when it's like I can stream any time of the day for the back like week and a half of the month, like we can do some very long streams back then as well. Like pretty much anything that we have left over stream hours wise, we can like guaranteed hit it. Pretty much. I mean, like at this point we're going to have like we're going to be at like 219 hours. We have to hit 365. Therefore, we're going to have to get like 140 something, 150 hours. Call it 150 for round maths. Like, actually, that's still a lot. To be fair, we're going to do a lot of streaming before that will come down. I don't know. I think we can do it for sure. Cola got through the luggage part. That's the hour and a half. More fun to not stream Safari Zone, but IRL stream is easy hours. Yeah, it is what it is. 24-hour stream incoming. I doubt it because I do not have the viewership for it. If I had enough of a viewership where I would have a constant chat going the whole time, it would at least be possible. I wouldn't want to do it, but it would be possible. It's not happening though. Luggage part was such a good listen. I'm glad. I really want to put out like a survey or something where to know what people actually like about the podcast. Like, what do they like, what they don't like? Because I don't know. Obviously, the luggage part is like, it's the epic conclusion to a crazy story. You need a sub goal for a 24-hour stream? That would be a pretty high sub goal, I'll be honest. Sleep stream incoming. I'd pay not to see a sleep stream. Chat, how do we ban Missingo? Mods? Collab with Missingo. Ooh. Gross. Stream take up spotlight hour. Again, I'm going to be in rural Australia for that one. So I don't think it's going to work. I won't have good internet. It'll be atrociously bad internet. It's rural country. Like, it's basically outback. He's mods and we can't ban him. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's cooked. It's so cooked, Chad. Oh, alas, alas. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think... Like, if I was home for... Where is rural? Like, 8 hours inland. Like, rural. I've been driving a very long time. We're driving to real whoop whoop. Rural, isn't that everywhere not in a city? I mean, actually, for like university bonus points and stuff, Newcastle counts as rural. So, if I see you in Sydney, can I say hello? Absolutely, come up to me anytime. I'm around. That isn't that crazy? Literally, shut up. What do you mean that isn't that crazy? 8-hour drive inland, like that is the biggest, like, how do I put this? I'm not finding the words. It's just such a what it reminds me of is like, you've got problems. Well, I've got problems like 10 times bigger, so yours are actually irrelevant. You shouldn't be worried about those. It's crazy, Cole. All the Perths land up at Newcastle is rural. It's so not. Like, it is a scam that I got, like, that there were bonus points for living in Newcastle. Like, it's such a scam. It is not rural by any stretch. Truly. It's the biggest non-capital city around here. Actually, I think Gold Coast beats us now. I think we're the second biggest now. Well. Think of driving to Tas soon. Can't do it. Used to drive around Oz with family as a kid. Used to whoop whoop. Yeah, it checks out. Josh the scammer checks. It's not scammer. Come on. Also, I didn't need him. I didn't need the extra points. If I added up all of the bonus points that I could get for university, my mark went over the maximum. It was like, oh, you can do whatever you want, champion. Because the bonus points were kind of like, if you had a good mark and you got bonus points, it's like, oh, it's GG's. Well, like, it was weird because you got bonus point. Like, I think I got bonus points for like doing well in maths, and it's like, well, if you've done well in maths, you've already got a good mark, so like, you're already gonna have a lot of points. I think it's just for people that are good at maths and nothing else, and they're like, oh, well, look, at least your maths can carry you a little bit more. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll end stream, so I guess we're not rating anywhere. Check out the G'day Battlers podcast. The new episode is up. We talk about the luggage stuff. We talk about Pittsburgh and Frankfurt and Monterey, and then we also talk about the Auckland debacle. I got in big trouble. I was naughty. Is this not a just chatting stream now? Yeah, it is just chatting, but I can't change the category. So maths plural is weird to me. I know different people say maths or math. I definitely say maths. We talk maths. Isn't it always a just chatting stream? That is how cleaning streams go. It's fine. Big Vaporware in the back. Time to watch again for the algorithm. Let's go. Let's get those view numbers up. Also, watch all of my YouTube videos on loop, and also... Yeah, I guess I'll just take the excuse to go to bed, I guess. This stream was gonna go for another hour anyway, but, well, I guess we'll go to bed, I guess. We'll stream again soon. I'll start working on the Firo YouTube video. And, when is storage cleaning stream coming? I don't know, sometime, maybe. Rip. Right. It is what it is. Also, Tristan, you should probably get to... Wait, what day is it? It's Monday. US Sunday. Okay, no, we're ages away from Battlecats recording. We're ages away. But alright. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for putting up with whatever this was. Oh, I wonder if... Okay, one thing that legitimately might have been helping to cook it all... I might have actually found an issue. I think one of the issues was that I recorded something with someone right before stream. And for that recording session, I used my virtual camera through OBS. And so this whole time, it's been sending the virtual camera and it's been sending the stream. And I forgot to turn off the virtual camera. So maybe somehow that broke it. That's my guess. When is leveling up to get more storage stream? Wait, leveling up gets you more storage? Huh? Also, I'd like to start a betting market if Steve's luggage survives Brisbane. No. It didn't even make it to the last Brisbane. The last Brisbane, there were problems. Oh, no. You need multiple copies of OBS so you don't break things. It was an accident. Okay, I'm going to stop for realsies, but you get extra storage at different levels. But I'm level 50. Are we talking like when we get to level 80? I have no idea what we're talking about, to be honest. Please no luggage issues. Debbie's retired. Oh. And it's about to be level 80. So there's going to be but I'm not even max storage anyway, to be fair. So anyway, if you don't, can you move this? Okay, I'll start stream now. So, okay, I'll click stop virtual camera, see if that breaks anything. It might, I don't know. But yeah, otherwise, retroactive storage for some levels. Oh, that's cool. That's groovy. Okay, bye, everyone. You don't need cleaning streams? Just leveling up streams? I mean, I tried to do that, but then it didn't work out. And then I went to the US. Which sort of gets in the way. Can't wait for the end stream to not work. Oh, it actually might. Okay, look, let's find out. Hopefully this works. It actually might not, though. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully, goodbye. See you next stream. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.